Okay, so the last reason why most homes don't sell is price. You know, it doesn't matter how good your agent is. You can have the best agent in your area and you can have the most amazing marketing campaign that's promoting as many buyers as you can. The simple reality is, if your property's overpriced, it won't sell. Now, there's a lot of homeowners that are of the opinion that I can always start high and come down and we can always get offers. It sounds good in theory, but in reality, it doesn't actually work like that. I'm going to use an analogy. Let's say your property is worth $400,000, but you as an owner want to market the property at $500,000 with the understanding that I'll get offers and I can always come down. The problem with that is that a lot of buyers are going to do their research before they actually go through the home. So let's say they're online and they're looking at other properties that are marketed at $500,000. It's going to become normally pretty obvious that there's a big difference between your house and the other properties that are on the market at $500,000. So what's going to happen is the buyers who are looking for properties at $500,000 probably aren't even going to come through your open home because they've formed an opinion based on their research online. So when you've got a property that's severely overpriced, one of two things is going to happen. Either A, all the buyers that attend your open home are the wrong buyers because they simply want a bigger and a better home and they're not going to be compensated on price because they want a specific type of home, or you're going to get no one through. They're the two things that I've seen in my experience when a property is overpriced. See, it's important that you get the price right from the start. The buyer that you want to attract to your property, if it's worth $400,000, is a $400,000 buyer. Now, you're relying on the skill of the agent to be able to negotiate that buyer up to a point that you're happy to sell at. But the problem is that if you're a buyer and you're doing your research online, you've got $400 or maybe even $430 to spend, and you see a property advertised at $5, chances are you're not going to go through it. Why would you go through a property that you know you clearly can't afford? So the buyer that you need to get through your property isn't going to attend the inspection. So it's important that the agent provides you with the right advice and don't get too greedy. If you list your property too high from the start, the chances are it's not going to sell, it's going to go stale, it's going to sit on the market for a long period of time. You've only got one alternative. That's to slowly reduce the price over time and hope that it sells.